The story of the 93-meter Oceanco superyacht Draak is one of the most remarkable evolutions in modern maritime history, representing a shift from a celebrated icon of luxury charter to a highly specialized, mission-driven support vessel. Originally launched in 2014 under the name Equanimity, the yacht gained international fame as the first vessel ever built to the Passenger Yacht Code (PYC), a regulatory milestone that allowed her to carry up to 26 guests in unparalleled comfort. Over the subsequent decade, she transitioned through names and owners becoming Tranquility, before her eventually acquisition by American technology entrepreneur and Oceanco owner Gabe New. In 2024, she returned to the Oceanco facilities in Zwijndrecht for a transformative 3-year rebuild that concluded with her relaunch in February 2026. This project was not a mere cosmetic refit, but a fundamental re-engineering of the vessel's DNA, designed to align her operations with the 111-meter flagship Leviathan, creating a two-yacht ecosystem that redefines the concept of a shadow or support vessel in the ultra-high net worth segment. The physical dimensions and build specifications of Draak highlight her immense scale and robust construction, measuring 93 meters in length with a beam of 14.5 meters and a draft of 4.09 meters. She possesses an internal volume of 2,951 gross tons. Her hull is constructed from high-tensile steel, designed to meet Ice Class E standards, which allows her to navigate through the challenging, ice-strewn waters of polar regions. This rugged foundation is balanced by an elegant aluminum superstructure, which was originally designed by Oceanco's in-house team. During the 2026 rebuild, her overall length was increased by just over 1 meter through the extension of her stern boarding platform. This modification was not just for aesthetics. The extended platform provides enhanced safety for frequent boarding operations in rough seas and accommodates new retractable fenders and advanced swim stairs. The yacht's displacement hull and sophisticated stabilization system, which functions both at anchor and underway, ensure that she remains a stable platform even in the most demanding maritime environments. Performance and machinery remain at the heart of Draak's operational capabilities. She is powered by a pair of massive MTU 20 volts, 4,000 M73L diesel engines, each producing approximately 4,963 horsepower, bringing her total power output to 9,926 horsepower. This formidable propulsion system allows her to reach a top speed of roughly 18.5 knots, while she maintains a comfortable cruising speed of 15 knots. For long-range expeditions, she can operate at an economic speed of 14 knots, which, combined with her massive fuel capacity of 279,000 liters, grants her a maximum range of 5,000 nautical miles. This range is essential for her new role as a companion to Leviathan, ensuring the fleet can cross oceans and reach remote corners of the globe without the need for frequent refueling stops. The 2026 rebuild also involved a total systemic overhaul of her machinery spaces, including a complete modernization of her electrical infrastructure and ventilation systems, to support the new internal layout and increased power demands of her upgraded technology. The interior accommodation of Draak has undergone perhaps the most radical shift of any yacht in her class. In her original configuration as Tranquility, the interior by Winch Design was a masterpiece of East Asian inspiration, utilizing materials like Wenge wood, gold leaf, bamboo, and travertine marble to create a serene, opulent atmosphere. While much of this aesthetic quality has been preserved or adapted, the functional layout has been entirely reimagined to support her new role as an operational hub. The previous guest-centric beach club and spa area have been removed and replaced with a professional-grade dive center. This new facility includes a built-in decompression chamber, making Draak one of the most capable platforms in the world for deep-sea exploration and underwater research. Furthermore, the main deck saloon, which once served as a primary relaxation area for guests, has been transformed into a massive crew mess. This area now includes a chef's lab, a high-tech culinary space where the fleet's chefs can experiment with new menus and host intimate, educational dining experiences for both crew and guests. Accommodation capacity has been adjusted to focus on operational flexibility, while she still maintains the ability to host guests in 11 staterooms, including a full-beam master suite on the upper deck and 4 VIP cabins. The 2026 refit introduced new adaptable cabins These spaces can be reconfigured to house additional specialist personnel, such as dive masters, scientists, or security teams, depending on the mission of the fleet. Her total capacity remains aligned with her PYC routes, allowing for up to 26 guests and a crew complement of 31. This expansion of crew facilities underscores the owner's philosophy that the well-being and operational efficiency of the staff are paramount to the success of a two-vessel fleet program. Every inch of the interior was scrutinized during the rebuild, with the German interior studio Vetter leading the outfitting to ensure that the new functional spaces met the same exacting standards of quality as the original luxury areas. The engineering and construction phase of Project Draak was a feat of logistical and technical coordination. Because Oceanco was the original builder, they had access to the full suite of engineering documentation and design files from 2014, which proved invaluable when opening up the yacht for structural changes. The removal of the upper deck aft helideck was a significant structural intervention. By removing this landing pad, the engineering team created enough vertical clearance on the main deck, aft, to establish a dedicated tender deck. This area was reinforced to support the weight of heavy-duty davits and a massive 12.6-ton jib crane. This crane is the centerpiece of the yacht's new utility, capable of launching and recovering large submersibles, heavy dive tenders, and complex scientific equipment that would be impossible to house on a standard luxury yacht. This shift toward a working deck arrangement marks the definitive transition of Draak from a standalone palace to a high-performance fleet asset. Technological upgrades integrated during the 2026 relaunch have brought Draak into the forefront of modern maritime innovation. Her navigation and communication suites were fully synchronized with those of Leviathan, ensuring that the two vessels can share data and operate in perfect harmony. This dual-yacht synergy extends to the engineering systems, where shared parts and common interfaces allow the crew to move between vessels with minimal transition time. The electrical grid was overhauled to include more efficient power management systems, and her environmental impact was mitigated through the installation of updated exhaust treatment systems to meet current global standards. These upgrades ensure that Draak is not just a support vessel, but a technological peer to the newer, larger flagship she accompanies. The significance of Draak to the Oceanco shipyard cannot be overstated. It serves as a flagship project for the yard's lifecycle support division, proving that a yacht's value and purpose can be extended and entirely reimagined decades after its initial launch. The project was overseen by Edwin Schneider, who had been part of the original build team in 2014, providing a rare sense of continuity and institutional knowledge. For Oceanco, Draak represents a bold experiment in life cycle engineering, demonstrating their ability to handle radical rebuilds that involve significant naval architecture changes. Furthermore, as the owner of the shipyard himself is the owner of Draak, the project served as a playground for innovation, allowing the yard to push boundaries in crane capacity, dive center integration, and fleet-wide operational design. In terms of status and timeline, Draak is currently in her final commissioning phase following her February 2026 relaunch. She is scheduled to undergo rigorous sea trials in the North Sea to test her new structural integrity and mechanical systems under load. Once these trials are complete, she will be delivered to join Leviathan, marking the start of their joint expedition program. The transition of the hull color from her original navy blue to a sophisticated, understated gray further signifies her new identity. No longer a white boat restricted to the glamorous ports of the Mediterranean, Draak is now a dragon of the seas, a name that perfectly complements the sea monster theme of Leviathan. Beyond the technical specifications, the story of Project Draak is a reflection of a growing trend in the highest echelons of yacht. The move toward operational fleet structures, by separating the primary lifestyle functions found on Leviathan from the heavy lifting of diving, tender storage, and specialist accommodation found on Draak, the owner has created a more private and versatile experience. Draak absorbs the operational weight of the fleet, allowing for a level of programmatic complexity that a single vessel could never achieve. Whether she is serving as a base for a deep-sea dive expedition or a staging ground for a large-scale event, Draak stands as a testament to the idea that a yacht can be reborn. Her transformation from the award-winning Equanimity to the purpose-built Draak is a masterclass in vision, engineering, and the enduring quality of Dutch shipbuilding.